This is Jam Nation.
With Jonesy and Amanda.
Our next guest is an Australian surfing legend. Layne Beachley has ridden the highest waves and has also been wiped out, both in the surf and with her mental health. That's why days like Are You OK Day today are so important, and today's the day to have a conversation. Layne joins us. Hello, Layne.
Hello, Amanda. Hello, Jonesy.
Are you okay, Layne?
I am okay. I've just had a surf, so I'm better than okay.
And the surf has come back, which is nice.
Yes, yeah. Well, surfing is like my liquid Valium. It's what I do to maintain good emotional, mental and physical health.
Was I like to take liquid Valium?
Man, it just goes old school.
Can I ask you this, Layne? We've heard the message for a few years now. Are you okay? How realistic is it that people open up? Anecdotally, what have you heard when people ask that question?
Well, the challenge is a lot of people don't want to ask the question because they feel like they have to be an expert to answer in the case someone says, no, I'm not okay. And so the theme for the Are You OK Day this year is that there's no qualifications needed for you to ask the question. So it's just a matter of holding the space and being comfortable in the fact that if someone says, no, I'm not okay, then you actually don't have to solve the problem. You actually just have to listen to what the issues might be.
Yes, because that's the follow-up, isn't it, where you think, well, I don't know, I wouldn't know what to say. Yeah. But I guess, but people over the years are feeling more comfortable when they're asked the question to say, no, I'm not.
Yeah, because I feel there's less stigma around having poor mental health.
Yes.
I mean, COVID exacerbated it. We saw dramatic increases in cries for help, and we're seeing the long-term effect of what all those lockdowns caused, and that lack of connection and that lack of control over our lives. So, I feel that people now have the courage to not only put their hand up and ask for help, but there's the people that they're asking for help from also have the capacity to hold the space for them. Because actually it's holding the space that's the hardest bit, because we just want to fix everything. We want to make people feel comfortable because we're so addicted to being comfortable.
And also listening. Australians, we're famous for saying, "How you going, mate? All right?" And then you don't actually get an answer. You just move on.
Yeah, Australians are famous for having two tongues and one ear, so we speak a whole lot more than we listen. Whereas when we're asking, are you okay, it's a matter of asking the question and then listening to what the answer is. And then if they do happen to say, no, I'm not, then it's actually helping them find an answer to it, or helping them find someone who is qualified to solve their challenges and speak truthfully about their challenges. Because when we don't honour our feelings, when we suppress our feelings, they end up dominating our lives. So the more we have the comfort, or the more safety we have in expressing ourselves and honouring how we feel, the faster we can move away from that and start creating autonomy with how we feel.
I was watching Stephanie Gilmore over in Chaupu. I always think with that wave, you know, those invitational things, like things like the Eddie and all that sort of stuff. Do you think, please don't invite me to that?
Is it a hideous wave?
Chopu is a hideous wave. I'm mentally, emotionally and physically scarred from that wave. But it's really challenging. It tests the courage of every surfer because it is life-threatening. And I was proud to see how the girls really embraced that challenge, because they haven't had much experience out there, but they certainly did me proud. So I'm excited to see them going back there.
And because there's no water there.
Where is it?
It's over
Tahiti.
in Tahiti. And how much, well, you know it because you've surfed it.
Yes.
How much water are you looking at when you're on that wave?
Well, it depends where you are on the wave, quite honestly. I mean, when you're paddling into the wave, it's only about 6 foot deep, irrespective of how high the wave is. But then by the time you get to the end of it, it's about half a foot deep. And, of course, the tide affects it as well. So I've come unstuck there quite a few times. I've been starfished on that reef with my board being pushed down on my face. So literally on my back, starfished on the reef, and my board, the wave came over and pushed the board down onto me, and I had to find my way out of that. So it's a challenging one.
And is it coral? Are you smashing yourself on coral?
Yeah, it's a fire coral as well, so it not only cuts you, it burns you.
Oh, that's nice, dear.
That's really lovely. And you know how they treat that in Tahiti and these tropical islands?
No.
They cut a lime in half and squeeze that all over you.
Oh, that would sting just a little bit.
Oh, great.
Yes, that burn, the deep burn.
So around that period of time, there'd be a lot of people just with their phone on silent. Oh, I missed the invite. I don't know how that happened. Well,
Chopu is no longer an invite. It's part of the tour. You have to go.
Oh, you got to go.
And we're hosting the Paris Olympics at Chopu for surfing in 2024.
Oh.
It's going to be terribly exciting.
Get your limes out.
Break out the
Yeah,
limes.
I'm going to look for a comeback.
Well, the only time I want to see a lime is when I'm putting it in a Corona, and that's it. Well, Layne, it's always great to talk to you. Make sure to check on your loved ones today. Head to ruok.org.au. Layne Beachley, say hi to Kirk for us.
Kirk says hi. Are you okay?
Kirk?
No.
No,
you.
me. Oh, I'm good. Now I'm good. Hang
We're
on.
good.
Ask me in about 20 minutes, and I'll be like,
Call back then.
Amanda, are you okay?
I'm okay, and I appreciate you asking.
Thank you,
Thank
Layne.
you.
Excellent. Well done, you guys. Thanks for sharing the message.
Thanks, Layne.